What's going on, guys? It's your boy Leotus here, and I'm going to be showing you how you can make a beat from scratch using organic percussive elements. I'm talking shakers, tamarines, hi-hats, anything that you can beat with your hands.
Hey yo, what the?
We're going to be using that to make a beat from scratch. Let's get it. Alright, so the only thing that you need to achieve this is a microphone and percussive sounds. You can get percussive sounds on Amazon. You can go to Guitar Center, you can go to Samash. You could probably go to your local music store. They will have percussive sounds. I have a variety of sounds here. Let's see. I have this bucket of percussion in here. I have African percussive seeds, bossas, wood blocks. I'm gonna be making a beat using this, and let's see what we can come up with. All right, now that we are in Ableton, let's go ahead and turn our microphone on. Make sure you guys have headphones while you're recording percussion, because you do not want any type of bleeding going through. Let's choose a BPM first. Let's go to like 89. Let's see how that feels. I like that. Let's do 89. I'm gonna use some wind chimes just for some background, just ambience. Let's go ahead and record some claps just to get a rhythm going so we know where the 2 and the 4 is gonna land. So when you record claps, at least for me, when I record claps, I'm stacking them, so recording it multiple times. And when you're recording claps, record in like different positions of the room, or further away from the mic or closer to the mic, different types of claps. And that way you have like that group type of sound when you're stacking these claps. And I like to do up to 5 different stacks. So for the 5th clap, I'm gonna just go ahead and do a full 2 bars of clapping. We have 5 stacks of claps. So what I'm gonna do now is consolidate all these in place. I'm gonna take the lead one, which is the top one, and I'm gonna quantize this one on time. Some of them are a little off, so we'll just go ahead and shift them over. After you've done your placement of the claps, go ahead and send one all the way to the left, send one all the way to the right, and maybe send one 25 to the left and 25 to the right. So now you kind of have a wide sounding group of claps here. I'm gonna show you. There you go. All right, now that we got that, let's go ahead and group those, and we are gonna name that group claps. And we'll also rename the wind chimes. Next percussive sound, let's add kabasa. This thing right here. Yeah, I like that. And don't worry about processing yet. Once we get all of the percussive sounds recorded, then we'll go in on the processing and the panning and all those good things. Let's stack the tambourine here on top of the claps. Let's do a cowbell. Everybody loves cowbell. Let's do a wood block. All right, now that we got all that, let's go ahead and process this. All right, so the percussive sounds that we do have are wind chimes, we got group claps, we have kabasa, tamarine, cowbell, and wood blocks. Let's go ahead and glue this all together with some processing. All right, with the cowbell, let's go ahead and send that 25 to the left. And the wood block, let's send that to the right, 25. Tam, we can keep there. Let's actually turn it down a little bit. Kabasa. Let's actually do something interesting and add auto pan and just turn the amount all the way up. So now the kabasa is kind of doing its own thing. It's like running around the room and capturing itself in different microphones. All right, let's go ahead and do one cool thing Shout out to Naz, he actually put me onto this. But what I'm gonna do is turn the speakers on and record all of this off the speakers with this microphone. It might feedback, so you gotta be careful when you do this. Watch. Ooh, we don't want that. So now that we have that, we have like a room recording of all the percussion sounds on one file. Let me go ahead and play that. But now it sounds like it's just, you know, a whole ensemble going on, recording all the sounds together. So let's go ahead and go into the claps. And the only thing I want to really do with the claps is tighten up the transients. I'm gonna go ahead and use DS Drum Shaper on the group itself. We could turn the sustain down. See how much tighter that got? And let's go ahead and compress it a bit. We're gonna use a CLA 2A. We're gonna kind of smash it. Turn the gain down some. And we're gonna go behind that with even more transient shaping. I'm gonna go ahead and use this cool plugin called Nimano. And we're just gonna turn the sustain down a bit. Let's turn some saturation up. Let's turn up some of the attack. There we go. Record that so that we have one file of claps. I think I'm in love with that right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this section here into resampling, and we're gonna hit record. All right, now that we got that, if you want to, you can delete the group because now we just have one big file of the claps together. Now with the wind chimes, let's go ahead and tame that a bit. All I'm gonna do with that is just smash it with some compression. We can just use a stock compressor for that. Let's turn the threshold all the way to right where it's kind of hitting. Turn this up a little. I'm actually EQ the high end just a tad. Just kind of duck it. We can leave that low end there. And we're gonna just kind of duck the volume in the back a little bit. And then on top of that, we're gonna go ahead and throw on RC20. Let's just go ahead and use drum break 1. Let's turn the digital down a bit. Right about there. So for this, I'm gonna tighten this up as well with the transient. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the DS10 once again. Boom. All right, let's go ahead and turn the sustain down. I'm actually just loop this really fast just so we can hear what it's doing. There you go. Turn the attack up. Let's turn up some of the mojo. And I usually just keep it on bus, honestly. And let's go ahead and throw RC20 on that. I'm gonna just copy the settings from the last RC20 that was on the wind chime and put it on the cabasa. And for this, let's turn the noise all the way down. Let's turn the distortion down a little. Let's take some of the high end back up. And let's take the low end off that as well. All right, tambourine. For the tambourine, I'm gonna just go ahead and copy the settings that I got on the cabasa. Another thing you can do, which I'm about to do, is turn the space section on RC20. Let's turn the decay down. Yeah, right there, that's the one. Cowbell, let's see what we're doing with that. Let's take the same settings from cabasa. The DS10 and RC20 combo is just too perfect. And for this, let's turn the distortion down. We don't really need to wobble on that. Let's turn the space up a bit. But we'll turn that decay down a lot. Let's mess with the pre-delay. Yes, sir. Let's kind of EQ that down a bit. All right, wood block. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take the same settings from the cowbell and throw it on the wood block, which is also going to be DS10 and RC20. The room recording of all the percussion together. So let's go ahead and play that out loud really fast. All right, so off rip, CLA 2A, and we're going to smash this to maximum capacity. We'll turn that peak reduction all the way up, and let's give it back some life by turning the gain up. I'm gonna throw the mono on that, the drum shaper. Turn some sustain down. Let's turn some room mic up a little bit. Yeah, turn the saturation up. Coming out low and out as well. And take some of the high end out. Alright, now I'm going to throw on this plugin called Dual Tape Delay Spring. It's an Ableton plugin. Just to give it that super vintage delay sound. Go ahead and throw one more compression on that. I'm going to just use a stock compressor. Let's go ahead and smash that. I'm going to leave the volume where it's at. Now let's see what it sounds like all together. And then we can turn the room recording down. I'm gonna name this room mic. Now we have a super dope percussion loop going on here. Let's go ahead and finish this beat. Oh Gosh Drum Kit Volume 6. If you are interested in getting any of my kits, just go ahead and go to ohgoshleotus.com. Grab you a copy, or all of them. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and add a rim shot. I'm not gonna do MIDI. I'm gonna just drop it in place. Let's do some piano. Yeah, we got it. Let's add some bass. All right, now that we got that, let's go ahead and do some Rhodes. Yeah, we got it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add like some type of vocal sustain note with my own voice and put mad like reverb on it. Let's go. We can work with that. Valhalla, vintage verb. And we are going to set the pre-delay all the way down. Let's take the low cut up to about like 600. Turn the mix down. Turn it down a bit. All right, since I can't sing, let's go ahead and throw some auto tune of some sort on that. Let's use meta tune. Yeah, we'll take some of the high end up. All right, now I feel like we have enough layers to go ahead and finish this beat. I might add a couple other things, but it's just gonna be ear candy at that point. But I think you guys kind of get the premise of how to make a beat around percussive sounds. Give me 1 second while I tie this all up here. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I think I have finished the beat. I'm gonna go ahead and play it all the way to the end. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something new. If you have any questions about how I went about doing the beat, the percussion, whatever you've seen in this video, go ahead and hit the comments down below. But yeah, go ahead and enjoy this beat here.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I will be leaving you guys with some more content very soon here. Peace.